Okay, we're going to go ahead and officially start the Blab session. My name is Monty Henry. We'll be soon be joined by Carolyn Aranda and maybe one of the fellow Blabbers, Sycam Reddy, as co-host. Carolyn is co-owner of the company. I'm the owner of the company. I'm the owner of DPL Surveillance Equipment, and we're a full-service surveillance and security company. And we've been selling surveillance and security equipment, high-tech, state-of-the-art surveillance and security equipment for the last 15 years. We have state-of-the-art products. We're one of the few companies, online or offline for that matter, that has lifetime guarantees and warranties and all that. Carolyn's joining us. And
hi.
We have 24/7, 365 tech, sales, and customer support. I'll try to get rid of the echo here. We are full line of surveillance and security equipment. We're open 24/7, 365. Again, we have lifetime guarantees and warranties and all the products. Got an echo.
Yeah, you want me to?
Yeah, for now. Yeah. And then we have turn off my microphone on your screen too. Oh. And we have a full complement of state-of-the-art, high quality surveillance and security equipment. And these are three of the distinguishing things that separate us from the competition. Okay, the lifetime guarantees and warranties, and the 24/7, 365 tech, sales, and customer support. In addition to the ability to rent and layaway, and in addition to purchasing our surveillance and security equipment.
And also we have gift cards.
You gotta log on. You gotta turn on your microphone.
Okay.
Say it again.
Yeah, and we also have gift cards.
And we have gift cards as well, just in case you guys didn't hear. So we're officially starting the Blab. If anyone, we have an open seat. If anyone wants to come in and join us, feel free to join us. Today's topic, as you can see, is how do I know if I've been bugged? We're experts in counter surveillance and bug detection. So if you want to know whether your cell phone is compromised, your landline, etc., these are some of the things we'll be covering. I'm going to hand the mic over to Carolyn right now, and she's going to talk to you guys about what we do, who we are, and if you have any questions, you can just pose them to her. Okay, I'm going to mute my microphone while she turns her on so we won't.
Okay, mine's already on. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Hi, Kenneth. Hey, Kenneth.
Hey, what's happening? I'm just popping in.
Oh, okay. What are you interested in?
Oh, nothing. Just popping in. I'm getting ready to pop back out.
Okay. Yeah, when you get some time. Okay, he just left. Anyway. The subject for today is how do you know if I've been bugged? There's a few ways or indications to find out if you've been bugged. One of them is if others know your confidential business that's going on and you've told nobody, that means they probably have put a listening device in your house. And then, let me see. Oops. People who seem to know your activities, what you're doing, where you're going, what you said. So you can rent or buy one of our bug detection devices that can detect a listening device. They put it in your house. Oh, the one, ProDetect 4, the frequency bug detector.
పోస్ట్ చేశాడు. మేబీ అది నాకు అంత అర్థం కాలేదు, ఎందుకంటే ఐఎమ్ నాట్ వెరీ గుడ్ ఎట్ హ్యాకింగ్. ఓకే, అది నేను మీకు లింక్ పంపిస్తున్నాను. మేబీ అది మీకు చూస్తే మీకు ప్రోగ్రామర్ కాబట్టి మీకు అర్థమవుతుందేమో. ఐ డెంట్ మీన్ ఎనీథింగ్ రాంగ్, జస్ట్ నాకు వచ్చిన కమ్యూనికేషన్ నేను మీకు కమ్యూనికేట్ చేస్తున్నాను, ఎందుకంటే యు ఆర్ ద రైట్ పర్సన్ వేర్ ఐ కెన్, ఐ మీన్ విత్ హూమ్ ఐ కెన్ షేర్. ఓకే,
let's see. Okay, another.
Okay.
Hi, Saifan. You hear me?
Hi, Manchi. Actually, I'm in under Skype call. I'll be in 2 minutes. I don't know how I got in, but I'll be in 2 minutes back. Okay, sorry for that. Hi, Caroline. Hi. We'll talk after 3.
Okay. Okay, another way you there's an indication of a bug there. You there's noises on your telephone. Well, people are coming and going, so. Sounds are coming from your phone that you've never heard before. Like clicking, etc., etc. You can hear people talking on your phone, which you're not supposed to. So that's another reason you know you've been bugged. Your television has suddenly got interference somehow. People are listening in. Everyone can hear me? Okay, looks like Matthew joined. Anyway, we have a few Pro Detect units. One on the lower end, one on the higher end. And that can help you detect these bugs that I've been talking about. Okay, so looks like I'm talking myself. Oh, okay. And also you've been a victim of a burglary, but nothing's been taken. So that means they probably put something in your house. So any of these units can help you find. If someone put a camera in your house, we have a wired and wireless hidden camera finder. And a wireless hidden camera finder. So anyway, yeah, we have a pretty good line of bug detectors. What else? How do you know you've been bugged? Certain items have just appeared in your office or your house without you knowing it, or someone gave you a gift, like an iPod docking station or alarm clock radio that could have a hidden camera in it, and they don't even know that that's what it is. It's a surveillance device. So if you have any feeling like that little voice, you should listen to that little voice. Okay, so those little voices are very important. They're usually right. I usually listen to them because there have been a few times where I don't listen to the little voices, and boy, do I wish I had. So let's see. People have bugs on them. people have a bug on them and they're talking to you, they want to report it. Also, one of our devices can detect that. If the vibration starts near certain people, that's an indication there's a hidden bug on them. Yeah, also people can have bugs on them. Not only put in your house. So, anyway. Welcome, HM. Talking about how do you know if you've been bugged. So I've been mentioning a few items there on the right-hand side. Some of our Pro Detect units. You may perform, you can sweep your whole house with these items. They're handheld. They're portable. You can take them outside to your car to find if you have a tracker. You can walk around the neighborhood to see if there's any high electricity. Like I used to live near an electrical building, and I walked up and down the street with the microwave detector, and it was going way on the red end. So that was an indication I should probably move, or call the PG&E and ask them if it's really high doses, which most of the time they say it's not a health risk, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, I've heard that before. So, yeah, you can check people for body-worn transmitters. You can perform using a vibration indicator. So in such cases, you can carry that item and stand in close proximity to a person to see if they're carrying a bug. Oh, let's see what else. Can you tell if you've been bugged? Let me see. Oh, if there's dry, let's say in your wall, if there's some dry wall that looks like someone's been messing with it, that means they may have ran a wire in there and put a bug in there also. Yep, so let's see what else. Your RMs help you check telephone lines. If you notice the truck utility trucks from PG&E, Pac Bell, telephone company, satellite companies, cable companies have been hanging around your house a lot. So, excuse me. Yeah, utility trucks, PG&E truck, cable trucks. Yeah, they have access to that. So there's a lot of things you may not know about that can be an indication. Let me see if I can find something else. An eavesdropper sends you a conversation, a copy of your private conversations. So your phone goes on and off by itself. Hello, welcome. Who just joined? Hi, Julius. Welcome. We're talking about how do you know if I've been bugged. Talking about our detection devices. People are hacking into your phone, your laptop. Lots of indications to know that you've been bugged. Welcome, HM and the Crunch Guy. So there's some items on the right-hand side that will help you. You can buy, rent, or lay away. We do custom jobs also. We have nanny cameras, which is pretty cool. Let's see, listening devices people put in people's houses, or they can put in your office, or if you're in a meeting. Welcome, Harry Taylor. Yeah. Okay, let's see what else I can tell you about. I long. Here we go. Sorry about that. So spouses bug each other on a regular basis. Parents bug children. Businessmen bug other businessmen. Scientists bug other scientists. Students bug professors. Okay, that's interesting. Attorneys will bug other attorneys, etc., etc. I think that's self-explanatory. Let's see. You can.
Okay, you guys. As Stephanie pointed out, there's lots of signs that you can bug, and people typically miss a lot of signs. We're going to go over some of the signs that you probably do not want to see. People do bring up things associated with the cell phone. So we learned throughout the years that we need to help we use a sales by software. So we realize that there's a problem with the same stop because of the legal reasons. But yeah, when we sold it, we discovered that the software would typically. Okay, let's start off. Now that we're resuming recording, we used to sell spy phone and cell phone software, and we realized that our customers were complaining that certain things were going on with their cell phones. So, as Carolyn pointed out, there are a lot of signs that will indicate that you're bugged, particularly associated with your cell phone. So, if your cell phone is doing or experiencing some of the following behaviors, you probably should assume that it's bugged. If your cell phone restarts automatically for no apparent reason, it just reboots. If your call waiting is clicking over and you click over, you try to find out whether or not there's an actual person there. That could very well be the software, the spy phone software malfunctioning. It's not supposed to indicate that there's a call waiting, because that's the other person who's spying on you. They're trying to determine whether or not, they're trying to listen in on your conversation. The spy phone software is trying to initiate a secret or covert conference call. So if you find that your cell phone's clicking over, making a call waiting click, or beep, and you click over, no one's there, that's a clue. If your text messages are doubling from what they normally would be, and you just verify that by going to your service provider and asking them, give me the average of my text messages before a certain date. That date is actually the date where you're assuming that your phone actually became bugged or started acting crazy or something. Some of the other signs might be battery drain. If your battery drain specifically associated around the time when you thought you were initially being bugged, if your battery drain is causing the phone to die prematurely or half the amount of time, for instance, then that's a good indication as well. So you want to contact us if you're experiencing any of those signs associated with your cell phone, particularly like at night when your cell phone is in standby mode. If you're all of a sudden your screen comes on and it's illuminates the darkness when it should be in standby mode, all of a sudden your screen lights up. That could be the spy phone software malfunctioning, causing that screen to light up. That means actually the other person is trying to listen in, and they called in, activated the software, but the software malfunctioned, causing that LCD screen to light up. Okay, those are some of the telltale signs. Let's see if Carolyn wants to add anything to that.
Yeah, I'm putting a few items on the right hand.
So yeah, we have a lot of information, and through visual inspection, again, that's how you can determine whether or not there's a problem or not. Sometimes you can use technology, and sometimes you don't have to. We're going to show you guys how to use your eyes and look around and see whether or not there's a problem. Okay, as I was mentioning, when it comes to determining whether or not your cell phone is compromised or not, are you experiencing any strange things going on with your cell phone that normally wouldn't be going on? If so, then you could very well have a problem. And you see, we actually have some demonstration videos that we're going to paste over there. So
we have some good articles on the website too.
Are you unmuted?
I unmuted myself.
Okay.
We have some good articles about this on the website, so educate yourself. That's what's most important. Lots of information to read about. Let me see what other information is. This is an interesting one. Telephone, cable, plumbing, or air conditioning repair people show up to do work when no one called them. That means they want to install something. They want to listen in. Okay, well, we're glad. If you have more questions, that's fine. We're glad you're listening.
Okay, sometimes also see the cable people, the telephone company, sometimes those people will show up, as Carolyn mentioned, and you're thinking, well, I didn't call anybody, so why are they here? And unfortunately, you know, you have to think about that. They may or may not be legitimate employees. Maybe someone is has a truck and a uniform, and they want to pretend to be actual service people, but they actually want to get access to your lines for your home or your business. So don't hesitate to ask these people, you know, who called you? Why are you here? Give me a name and a phone number that I can follow up on just in case. And don't forget to actually follow up, because we're finding that industrial espionage is a very, very big business, and sometimes you may have some critical information. Your company may have some very critical information, and this is how these people conduct industrial espionage. They find a weak link in the chain, and they go after someone lower level in the food chain. They compromise that person's network, communications, or association with the company that you work for, and then you find out that's when they actually start penetrating the network and the security and breaching your company's security systems by first finding lower level employees and then getting those lower level employees to give them access inadvertently to the company's major areas of the database, the intellectual property, the trademarks, patents, any copyrights. These are some of the things that they're actually after. So they may be going through you to find out and get access to these things. And if you got millions of dollars in a new marketing campaign that your company is employing, or you stumbled across a great invention, or you got a very good idea, you could very well be a target. Okay.
Some more information. Who gets bugged? High threat business situations. Anyway, there's a whole list of items of who can be bugged.
And as you can tell, everyone is a just because you don't have a big fancy title, or just because you don't work for the government, it doesn't mean you can't be bugged. It doesn't mean you won't be a target.
People just do it to harass people, or just for fun, and it's really not fun. It's not fun.
No, there are a lot of hobbyists out there who they want to go to the local Radio Shack or electronics store, and they want to play around with these particular devices, okay? And once they get these devices, these buds, for instance, they will want to try them out on someone. And you could very well be the person that they're going to try these technologies out on. Welcome, JD. So if you find somebody asking you weird questions about your occupation, your job, certain things like that, your background, they could very well be setting you up for a case of industrial espionage. So be careful, look for the signs, try to question motives, and above all, company secrets are worth millions of dollars, if not billions nowadays. So if people are working for your company, new people, and they're being very inquisitive, and all of a sudden show up out of nowhere, and they're trying to get access to critical company databases or whatever, you should be concerned, because right now this is a major problem, particularly in the United States. Okay, we have a lot of situations where very, very good trademarks, patents, intellectual properties, different things are going out of the door, and no one has any clue in terms of what happened till after the fact. So you got to be proactive. Okay, you got to make sure that you are not leaking out company trade secrets and such. So read our articles, look at our videos, talk to your boss about the fact that you know a surveillance and security equipment company that can rent out and sell high-tech, state-of-the-art detection and counter surveillance devices, so you can do your sweeps and find out what's going on.
Here's a whole list I just gave everybody. High threat occupations.
Okay, so review that list and see what is your occupation. You know, is it on the list? Okay, if it's on the list, then you could very well be a target, okay, of industrial espionage, okay? And try and make sure that you understand that, again, this is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and there are a lot of people trying to take advantage, and you should be proactive in terms of making sure that you do everything possible to guard your company's trade secrets and your own ideas. Remember, if you come up with a good brainstorm idea, people could very well want to know what it is, you know, and save themselves some time and money, instead of reinventing the wheel. If they can get enough information from you about a good idea, then okay, now I don't have to spend as much money myself with research and development all the time. I can just get information from you and go get a patent or get some investors to invest in this idea that was actually yours, okay? And now I can go to the marketplace first and take advantage of making a ton of money by getting ideas that were previously your ideas. Welcome, Saikam. If you want to join us, there's a seat available. And
so there's just only one day left to make our website live. So
hold on. Okay. Go ahead.
Hello, what do you do? I have seen your Twitter, something like make your own work. And of course, you accept Bitcoins that attracts you there.
Okay, you can mute your microphone. I'm going to unmute this one. You mute yours? Okay. Okay, Sakia?
Can you hear me?
Are you there? Hello? Oh, yeah, go ahead and refresh.
Oh.
There he is.
You see him?
I don't see him, but his icon's up there at the top.
Oh, yeah. Also, make sure you're on the 22 network thing. That's it. Hi, Sakia.
Are you able to hear me now?
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. So what Carolyn do?
Carolyn is actually a co-owner of DPL Surveillance Equipment.
Yeah, co-owner. Hi, Saikam.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Monty and I work together.
Okay.
How is the audio?
Okay. The other day, Manchi was talking about you. Okay. Unfortunately, that day, 2 days back, right? Okay. Sorry for that. I missed it.
How is the
Okay,
audio
okay,
coming
cool.
across?
I could hear a little bit. Not sure from either Carolyn.
Mute, Carolyn.
Mine is muted.
Sycam, can you mute his?
Oh, okay.
Is that better?
Okay, go ahead.
I could still hear echo. Are you on both mobile and laptop? In such case, you can completely reduce volume of your mobile or laptop. I mean, whichever you are not using. Once you're there. I couldn't hear you.
Okay, how's that?
Oh, okay, now I can hear you. Okay. So how was your other day, other session?
Repeat that.
Before this one. How was your other session going?
The other position? How's what going?
Other blab.
Oh yeah, part one.
So this is part 2, right?
Yeah,
so what about part 1?
I accidentally ended it prematurely. I closed out the session accidentally, so I had to immediately create a part 2.
Or was that the one you hung up on?
Yeah,
Okay. So you have
yeah,
co-host.
Yeah.
That made you
I
to lose.
recorded a lot of information, so it's okay. But this one is going to be more complete.
Hello, Dante.
I was gone.
Okay.
Right.
People have been doing
Oh,
that
he
all
left.
week.
Okay. That's good.
Can you hear Carolyn?
Can you hear me?
You froze out. Can you hear Carolyn? No.
Both of you.
Oh, you can?
Oh.
But
You
I can
can.
hear both of you.
Yes?
Said yes.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, good.
So how's your day?
Carolyn's voice is very low.
Is what?
But Carolyn's voice is very low. Voice is very low. Carolyn's voice volume is very low. I mean, audio.
Yeah, that's
voice
because
is very low.
she's across the room and I'm using my microphone on my cell phone to pick her up.
Oh, okay. Lazy bones. Oh, okay.
Oh, lazy bone.
So where is Crazy? I mean, lazy bones.
Yes. There you are, little boy. Aww. He's the best cat ever. An American short hair.
Yes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you do, Sycam?
I'm going to turn my microphone off and you can turn yours on. Okay? You're going to tell us a little bit about your business. Go ahead.
Hello, Johnny. Would you like to get in?
We have an open seat if you want to join us.
This is all about spy cameras and security products. You might not know. Okay, someone is security camera in your home. You can find it.
So what inspired you to get into that business that you're in?
Okay.
I actually have, let me see, I wrote an article talking about webcams. A lot of people, unfortunately, are relying upon webcams, and webcams are definitely one of those areas where you want to make sure that you lock those things down properly. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, yeah. I think that article right there, Henny, talks about, oh, wait a minute. That leads to another site, a roundabout way. Let me see. Yeah, but webcams can definitely, or camera feeds in general, can definitely be hacked, and other cameras as well. So yeah, make sure that you lock those cameras down securely, or take them offline until you can get them locked down, because someone will definitely hack into them. And then that applies to webcams, in addition to network cameras, okay? That last link that I gave you is for an article that talks about cameras being hacked into. So if you got cameras in your home, Henny Play, Henny Play, if you have those types of cameras in your home or your office, you definitely want to make sure that you have the ultimate or the maximum amount of security protecting those cameras, because that's a favorite target of hackers as well, hacking into networked cameras, okay? Any camera that's online on the internet, just like other things online and on the internet, they're targets. So you don't want to take that for granted, because you definitely will be allowing hackers to get into them and take advantage. So that's a very good question. And what about cell phone cams like right now? Well, yeah, that's the same thing, basically. A cell phone camera is a camera that's on a network, basically. Okay, if you see, your cell phone is useless if it's not online and networked. You know, it's not a standalone device that's serving you practical use if it's not transmitting and receiving a signal. So yeah, it's networked. So you have to make sure that you exercise caution and discretion. Definitely. Phone has Norton, but nothing is never safe, I feel. No, Norton is not actually what we call government level security. Norton is consumer level security. So you can't expect Norton to be able to be in a type of product that's is going to make sure that terrorists and people who have a lot of money and a lot of expertise can't overcome. It's basically a consumer grade product, right? No, I don't really like Norton. In my opinion, it's not really the type of product to take us into into the 21st century and make sure that it could defend against the things that we're up against right now. So be careful. If you relying upon Norton, it's a very bulky, very resource intensive product that really doesn't. It does more to burden your computers and devices down than anything else. Hello, Jack Windish. We are talking about ways of locking down your networks and guarding your cell phone cameras and such. Okay, looks like it left already. But those are some of the things that you've got to be careful with. I have yet to hear about a credible product really for cell phones. You may want to just have to accept the idea that your phone may be compromised, okay? Until Apple can give us some reassurance that they're not going to cooperate with the government agencies of the world. Because unfortunately, cell phones tracking the features are turned on and turned off remotely by government agencies that are trying to guard against terrorist-related issues or whatever. So you may have to just assume that the tracking features turned on, the cell phone features may be turned on, and if all else fails, get a dumbed-down phone that doesn't have anything hardly on it or any features on it. Just use that as disposable device, and you can talk to a certain extent, a very limited extent, on that throwaway phone. If you feel your privacy is compromised, then you may have to just keep getting disposable phones. But your regular phone with a regular phone number, if you have any suspicion that you're a target, then you're going to have to avoid using your regular phone and a phone number that you've had a considerable amount of time, because that's typically what people need who are trying to compromise cell phones. They're going to need a phone with a stable phone number. Usually, that's the way the spy phone software usually works. It uses a number to basically compromise. How you doing, Mike? You there?
I can't hear nothing now.
Can you hear me? No?
Okay, I got some now.
Okay. Great. You can chime on in anytime you like.
I'm still trying to think of the movie. I can't think of the name.
Will Smith.
Yeah, I know. Oh, there it goes. Oh man, something at stake.
Probably national security or something.
It's something at state. I forget what the name of it is though. I know it has state in it. State of emergency or something like that.
Yeah.
Dang. Something like that.
Yeah, that's what it was. Something like that, right? What's the? You have a question or a comment? I'll look it up in a bit, and we'll get the name of it.
I'm still trying to think. That's just on the tip of my tongue, but I can't think of it.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. So how you doing today?
I'm doing all right. I got two like little rinky-dink cameras at my house, but yeah, I don't have them set up online or nothing. But like you said, they could pretty much probably get into it.
Right. Yeah, if you have any suspicious or any suspicion or doubt, it's best to assume, go ahead and assume that they could be compromised,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So how's your day going so far?
Pretty good. We've been online for a little while, and I'm not quite sure how much longer we're going to be on. Depends on whether or not, we have people who are, that was national security. Will Smith was in national security.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
how long you
we just want to
been?
see whether or not we're going to get a decent amount of people with questions. I don't mind staying up and answering questions or whatever, but we just want to make sure that we're reaching a good amount of people. Answering some questions, get some participation as much as possible. Welcome, Durham Skywriter, and I'm gonna follow you guys so that maybe when we do some more blogs or whatever, or blabs, rather, you guys will get notifications. Hopefully.
Yeah. Trying to get my phone to charge. I'm at 4%.
You running pretty low on your battery?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't even trying to jump in, but I pressed it on accident. I was like, oh, well, might as well. Yeah, I got this little, I don't know if you can see it because I got a small cord, but it's like a little charger pretty much.
Oh, yeah, that looks pretty cool.
So instead of having it connected to my car charger, I just connected to this.
Okay, yeah, that looks pretty cool.
So how long you been doing that for business? Did you hear me? Hello?
Can't hear me at all. Hello?
I can't hear you.
No.
Wow. Nope. No. The answer is no. Stop it. No.
Okay, guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and close out this session. We've recorded a good amount of information. We've given a great deal of information on the right-hand side over there. Hopefully, you guys can check out those postings that we put over on the right-hand side after this thing is recorded. Maybe you can check it out later. Okay. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to give us a call. We have live chat and all of that. And we love to hear from you. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and wrap up this session for now. And take it easy. And let me see here. Okay. Well, you guys have a great evening, and we're going to go ahead and call it a night. Thanks.